Are you alright? We need to get you back to the lodge. Will we be stopping for food? I would not mind trying something, and there are plenty.
Damn.
I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this...
Crix's bones.
This is much better.
Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we?
Oh.
Tip our ears
That
on the
one
tail.
good, that one good. Yeah, we've done this. Cracked. Get in there. Oh, it's a gold weapon.
What in the blackest sea are you going on?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responds. Plenty to think about. Anyway. Catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts.
I've got some stuff for me.
I have a few
When you have
moments.
the time.
There's something I'd like to discuss. You have my attention. Right.
Yeah, what is it? Handling those tricky decisions regarding those types of corporations remind me why. No, I suppose they aren't. Take what Ryujin's doing, for example. Based on your recommendation, they'll be continuing their work on the NeuroAmp technology. Are you implying I should ignore that, based purely on the fact I might not be cut out for business? When used properly, yes. But imagine that technology in the wrong hands. Imagine the awful things you could force people to do. It's almost too
Oh,
awful
it was
to
you
contemplate.
stealing. Bro, I did something. I didn't know what I don't know what I did, but she was so pissed at me. I was like, "Fuck, bro." I was like, "Tell me what I did," and she wouldn't tell me. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably roll on that next.
You in deep unbelief.
Alright.
I'm disappointed that we
Oh, what
don't
the
share
fuck?
the same
I
view
miss
on
this shit?
this. But your life is your own to lead. Just
Oh,
When I
your
pick
father
that gun up,
visited.
that's weird.
He seemed desperate. Or excited to find you. He left this note.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to go back and see my parents, and I was like, I'm too busy doing shit, Pappy. Yeah, I had that. I don't know. Oh, bro, it's a big ship. I gotta steal it if I can. Who? Yeah, residential. I don't know. Inaccessible. Oh, that sucks. This big ass ship just landed. Well, it's hitting that big actually. I thought it was bigger than that. Well, I thought, oh, I'd take that ship. But I couldn't get into it.
It's getting pretty late.
How can you forget where your house is, bro? Wasn't it in an apartment block or something? I can't remember now. I only been there once. Oh no, hang on, what am I doing? I don't want to do that. Have I...
That Aquila City bank robbery
Hang
story on
how do I do this
SSNN.
again? Fuck
That
me.
was you, right?
Right, so we got a
Of course
cargo.
it was.
Right, do we
Oh,
go to
I was so proud. My child on the news.
I nearly dropped my drink.
No.
You were dealing with bank robbers? Jesus. You stay safe, all right? Honest to goodness bank robbery.
As soon as I saw that story, I talked with Linda. You know Mrs. Ming across the hall, and she didn't believe me.
I swear our friends think we're making you up. I almost want you to show up in your finest Constellation outfit at poker night, just so I can show them. what I would give. I'm just joking. But next time, let us know you got a story coming on.
Might save your dad from having a heart attack. Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your gran-gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it. Thought you would know better than I. I only met Grandma a few times. Oh,
This little kid's annoying. She keeps fucking yabbing on like normally.
Almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions
I'm gonna
correct,
swap
she'd
back
give
to
me a
Sarah
treat.
there.
Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met. I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that. Same thing.
Well, I've got to get back to the
Forging your own
lodge anyway,
path,
because
not
I've got
just
this
letting
fucking
life
artifact,
toss you this way and that.
So that's where I'll be heading next.
It's a family heirloom, and it's Oh, enough of this. You need anything, sweetie? Flamenco.
What?
Flamenco. Or
Oh
we
shit!
could
I
do
hope I got no
salsa.
illicit
I told you my left
contraband
feet
or
have
whatnot.
left feet.
Yeah, I'd do the Ranger one, bro, because you get the ship at the end of it, like, and it's fucking sick shit. The power's like fucking, yeah. That's the one you want to do. I can't remember. I had to go to I can't remember. Can I? Yeah, I've done a lot. I don't know. I mean, I can't remember what it was called, bro. But I just I pretty much just went there. I think it's Jemison. Um, um, what's the mission called? Is it the UFC missions? The UFC. It's the UC in it. Yeah, it's either delivering devils or grunt work or super et ultra. Well, yeah. Heavyweight.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please. Okay. Now.
Back again. Well,
Why did it take me? I didn't want to go to the actual lodge. I wanted to fucking.
Oh yeah?
Oh man.
And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can
Why
appreciate
didn't
a
it
wise
land me at the
ass, but if
starport?
I catch you lying for real,
That's what I wanted to
you're going
land.
to have a problem.
Anyway.
Well,
I'm gonna have to.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I've
have to
heard
come
all I
off
need.
now because
Your first
I've got to get
assignment
ready
couldn't
and
be
shit
easier. Go to
for today.
Mast and check in with Agent Plato
So
at
whoever's
Aegis.
watching out there,
There was
peace.
a
Thank you very
package left
much.
at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
There's absolutely no one. I'd like to thank fucking no one. What is it? What's the Conor McGregor say?
Headquarters of the entire United Colonies?
That's it.
Aegis? While we're separate, we do Agent Plato this big. Let me know if you have any questions.
It made me laugh what that last bot said. Like it said, "Hello, mate. Your content seems interesting, and you stream excellently well. But I noticed something I wish to discuss about your channel, mate. Kindly chat Discord, blah blah blah." And I thought, man, he's either, I nearly commented in it and said he's either smoking crack or he's watching a different stream. Because, bro, I didn't even talk that stream. I was just like baked, just sat there, just fucking glued to the game, like, because I was really sucked into the story, like, you know. So I was just there, like, fucking, just chain smoking joints, bro, and fucking just glued to the fucking story, like. Quite funny. Anyway, you gonna be on tonight, bro? Cool, well I'll be on tonight, hopefully. Unless I've got to take Barb to them old people. Anyway, so I'll catch you later, bro. Peace.
Hey.
You are, of course, welcome at any time here in... Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi. Good luck with the mission.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. Here, I have something for you. Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever. Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
How's you? Still have questions? Nicely done. It's really hard. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? Well, we're going to have to file paperwork for... Don't worry. Anyway, here's your payment. Ah, if it isn't my favorite... I've got nothing at the moment. Take care.
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what... In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place... I can imagine. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but... how can we not? It is hard to argue, but the implications... I am sorry. After what... a cynical person might suggest. But for now, the artifacts that temple this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. You are right. Now we have even greater reason to press forward.
Welcome to Mast. If you don't have official business, the Vanguard should be able to provide.
Allergic to
Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United united colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the united colonies.
The exodus from Earth meant more than just the beginnings of the United Colonies. But still, a tremendous undertaking.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Va'ruun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
I am beginning to find this presentation reductive and annoying.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Va'ruun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Va'ruun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Va'ruun. House Va'ruun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day. Beginning in 2240, House Va'ruun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Va'ruun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Va'ruun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Va'ruun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after After House Faroon's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
I suspect many in the Freestar Collective would take issue with the way the colony war is represented here.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
I really hope this is just a phase.
I can't stop staring at it. A real terramorph.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators,
Gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed after the war.
All human settled
Might have
worlds,
gotten off too
terramorphs
lightly.
swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history.
All 4 of my last science
Valiant
papers have been
efforts
on
by the
terramorphs.
UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. United Colonies in the interest of peace and galactic security agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
After everything, it is almost impossible to believe that the armistice happened. I admit I am glad it did.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation.
Not pay me enough to get one of those things.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Come on, game.
To initiate your exam.
Where I gotta go already?
Ah, you must be our new app. Just head in whenever you're ready.
Simulation.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can. Before your ship is disabled, you must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Insufficient. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5. New targets active.
Target defeated. At least try to defeat us. Target defeated. Calculating intercept vectors.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Shutting down.
Whew.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Hi, baby. Okay. Probably gonna... Hey, thanks